Hello, it's Mariana here today. Welcome to another Hero Arts video. As a crafter, one of the things that I like the most about the holidays is all the amazing Hero Arts products available to create something special and share it with your loved ones. In this video, I am going to show two different ways to use the new poinsettia cutting set by Leah. The first style is a traditional poinsettia with 5 layers of petals. You can also make a medium size with 4 layers. This time I used glue dots to build the flowers. This poinsettia cutting set includes 3 different sizes of petals and 1 stamen. I used a golden shimmer cardstock for the stamen, regular green cardstock for the leaves, and a shimmery red paper for the petals. Here you can see the sizes and number of pieces you will need to make a large flower. I began by die cutting all the pieces. To make the scoring easier, I put a little piece of tape with a pencil mark over the scoreboard as a guide for accurate scoring lines. Then I folded all the petals in half. I also punched a few circles that are going to be used as centers between layers. I made a green 1-inch circle into a sticker and I put it aside. I started the first layer of petals with a 1-inch red circle. Then I began by adding a large glue dot onto the circle, and then I put 3 petals over and around the circle. After that, I put another circle over the first layer with a glue dot, and then I put a glue dot over the circle. I continued with the second layer of petals as is shown. I repeated the same process with the third and fourth layers, and I ended the top layer with a small circle. Using the glue dots along with the circles is a clean way to adhere all those layers. When the poinsettia layers were done, I flipped it over and I put a glue dot to adhere the leaves. Next, I placed the green circle by pressing down with my fingers. This circle is the base of my poinsettia. Finally, I rolled the stamen and I put a mini glue dot on the base. I placed it onto the center of the flower and I spread it out with my fingers. Here is one example of how this poinsettia can be used as a Christmas decoration. The second poinsettia style is also quite pretty. For this example, I made a medium-sized poinsettia. Here you can see the pieces that you need to make this size. I experimented with a different type of cardstock. This one is a handmade paper, which is a mix of paper and velvet. For this poinsettia style, I used the wider end of the petals to be the outside of the flower. Then I scored and folded each of the petals in half, but I also curled them a little bit with a bone folder tool for a more interesting look. In this case, because of the type of cardstock that I'm using, I decided to use a heat glue gun instead of the glue dots, but the layering process is exactly the same. Circle, glue, petals. Circle, glue, petals. On both poinsettia styles, I put the leaves at the end, just because this way I can see where the green can visually fit better. It's just my preference, but you can always have the leaves as the starting point. At the end, I rolled the stamen and placed it over the center. Here you can see the two styles together. I like the idea of using some of these poinsettias as details for my plate coasters, home decorations, or even to adorn some presents. Thanks for joining me. For more ideas and inspiration, please visit heroarts.com.